Hey man, this is Donnie Baker, and you better take a picture while you can, cause you ain't never gonna see this much again. Dietetic beer. I swear to God. I figured since it's New Year's time, everybody's trying to start their routines. I've been trying to sell one of them neon signs to match this beer, but it's broke. It's basically a human taser. So tonight I'm going to try the beer that makes you want to do push-ups and burpees. I've already lost 2 pounds. I swear to God. And then I got a surprise beer somebody gave to me. It's one of them Lager beers. Jeff Borders is checking in. Tanya Kelly Smith. Scott Whitecottons. Dude, that's no way that's your real name. What's your brother's name? Skid Marks? Yeah, man. Somebody like his shirt. Now you're going to have to read it backwards. Texas Theater. Now, what do you know about Texas Theaters? This is a shirt I bought at the Texas Theater when I was in Dallas last weekend for them baseball camps. This is where Lee Harvey Oswald escaped to. I don't think he shot anybody. I don't think he even pulled a trigger. He may have rubbed one out earlier in the day just because of male nerves. But the fact remains, I went to the Texas Theater. I studied the whole crime scene from November 22nd, 1963. I probably know more about what happened at Dillard's Plaza than anybody I know of. Call me an expert. I'll take your questions on it. I know what happened, but I got to meet some nice people at the Texas Theater. It was once owned by, not Hugh Hefner's, the billionaire back in circus 1950. Walter Hughes. Shit, I done fucked up the tour. Something Hughes. I got a buddy named Andy Hughes. And it's something like Hubert Hughes, not Hubert Humphreys. Fuck! Anyways, it was owned by him. It don't matter who owned it. My point is, it was a theater, and there was a 10-cent record store. Lee Harvey Oswald did go in there and made a phone call, and then it ran past the ticket booth. If you go there today, the ticket booth out front is not the original. It's fake. It was built by Oliver Stones for the movie JFK. So check it out. Hey, Paige. Yeah, Hubert Howard Hughes. Fuck Howard Hughes, yes. Fuck, I hate pop quizzes. Anyways, he owned the theater, I think at the time that Lee Harvey's popped in. Then he went up the balcony around the other side and snuck in, 3rd row from the back. First time he sat in the 2nd seat, then he got the wiggles and he moved to the 5th seat. And I got my picture made in both of them. And now they got an open bar at that theater and they sell fine cotton goods and beer and popcorn. I swear to God. And they show regular movies. I do like the paint scheme on this can. This will make a decent late model. But yeah, man, it gave me chills because I studied everything at Dillard's Plaza, you could see. I've been there before. When I went to Dillard's Plaza, I stood right down by a picket fence. So I've got a friend who's the power of attorney of the guy who I believe took the final fatal shot. My friend's name is Bruce Brychek, and he represents a guy named James Files. James Files, you go on YouTube, you'll see James Files' confession to taking the fatal shot. I swear to God. So I told Bruce, I said, I'm heading back to Texas. I'm going to go back to Triple Underpass. He said, I said, so tell James where I'm headed if there's anything special I should see. And Bruce said, first off, no wonder why it's a workout beer. Fuck, you burp it up. He said, check out how that whole area is bottlenecked. He said it's perfect for triangular attack formation. Makes sense. That's why football teams line up the same ways. He said, notice how it bottlenecks down toward the underpass. Everything's narrowed that way. It's like how you basically cattle pigs into a truck for harvest. So I studied that. Then James said, go to where he was standing, right there at the grassy knoll. He had a Remington 221, 223, rounded up. Anybody tell you the same? Remington fireball weapon. It was a rifle on a handgun stock, had a scope. But he said, he goes, Donnie, Jimmy says stand where you was and go. Next time you go back, he said he was such a good shot that he ain't bragging, but from 80, 90 foot away, which is where JFK was, James said he could have got him with a 45. Now that's some Clint Eastwood shit, if that's true. So I was there. I got to see all that. Bushaka lady did it. No, man, she didn't do it. I do think, now James Fowles told me in a letter once he didn't think Umbrella Man had shit to do with it, but how would he know? Because he ain't focused on him. And who else had an umbrella up and it wasn't raining? That was a cue to the other shooters that they ain't got a clean shot yet, to keep shooting, firing away. And then I heard another theory. The reason why Governor Connolly was hit because they thought it was supposed to be Cal Yarburys. And LBJ hated Cal Yarburys. He's like, I want that motherfucker shot. Because LBJ basically arranged it. Man, I've studied this shit. Call me an expert, however you want to say it. This does make me want to do squatting thrusts. Rachel Brown's watching. Fuck, she's fire ass hot. She's that mystery girl. She tunes in these one beer press conferences, and then she never follows up and asks for a tit pic. Now, how's that fucking fair? Michelob Golden is up by the barrel or something? Well, I've tried this. I've got a lot of buddies that drink this shit. This is the first time I've ever tried one of these. Michelob Ultra says superior light beer, so already the can is bragging. And then it's got the ribbon like you win at the fair for like my hot cousin Amber when she set the state record for number of Kegels in 60 seconds. And people made fun of her and laughed, but fuck, she went on that summer after the hailstorm. My Uncle Sonny with a U, he had a used car lot and she'd squat down on the hoods and suck out the door dings with her puss. Made $94,000, got $15 a hood. Do that math. Fuck. Cody Myers is watching. Cody, there's a lot of scrap metal here. I'd like to see what you could do with that, motherfucker. You probably fashion you a good midget racer out of that shit. What do you think of the Reds now? That sounds like a Toby Keith song. What do you think the Reds now? We made a fucking trade. Now we're fucking made. What do you think the Reds now? I think they're going to be way better than they was. I don't like the fact they traded the fastest human away on the flat earth, Billy Hamilton. The beer's monkey piss. It is, it's a very benign beer. It's like, it may as well be, lemonade. I can do a lot. I bet you could. I bet Cody Myers could fashion 4 or 5 of them fucking bicycles. I've seen him race. He's good. That's why his side piece is so fucking fire-ass hot. Shelby, fuck. I'd hit it, quit it, and he'd never forget it. Hey, Paige. Melissa Bradley's watching. Well, she sounds like a weather girl. Now the weather with Melissa Bradley's. You can trust that fucking name. Had to buy insurance from her. Well, the Colts win on Saturday. I don't got a fucking clue about it. I'll say it like this. It seems to me... it's a Joe Walsh tape. Seems to me when it's this time of year, it seems to me. James Gang. You gotta have momentum, swear to God. Weird little breakaway. But I think momentum's important. It's sort of like being that dude at Last Call. You can go in there with cologne at 7 p.m. Go in there all studded out. Got your, bowling cologne on right under your face. Your neck smells like warmth and victory. 7 p.m. go in there, you're offered to buy bitches fucking steak, appetizers, all of it. You start it too soon. You peak out about 10. Because she ain't even really got her buzz on. I'm that motherfucker comes in at Last Call. I may not have a winning record, but now she's pissed off because she's been texting Cody and they broke up. And now she's like, I'm gonna suck the first Peter comes through that fucking door. I'll prove it to you, Peg. Guess what? Who the little motherfucker is? I walk in there like a 2-minute drill. Fuck yeah, that's momentum. You know? Catch him at last call, especially for slump busters. In fact, me and Scotty Winkler used to run so many hogs through his Astro van, they used to call it the slaughterhouse. Even said so in the title. Any North Carolina shows in the future? Yeah, man, I'll be there again this year, but I ain't got it on paper yet. I'll be back. Last year I did Comedy Zones. It's in a real bad, cool fucking place in Charlotte. I forget the name of the place. It's like where all the clubs are. They got like a urban bar, a Mexican bar, a fucking redneck bar. Every night there's a Civil War, but the parking's expensive. Am I coming to Missouri anytime soon? I ain't got nothing scheduled in Missouri, but I ran into some coaches from, I think, Cooter, Missouri. I swear to God. Or maybe it's Cooter, Oklahoma. So I want to wish them Cooters good luck this year. Don't get licked in the games. I bet if the Cooters had a squirter for a coach, they'd never play. It'd be all rainouts. Doug Wirt's watching. Doug Wirt, you got to try this beer. Now, you're a lightweight beer drinker. I've never tried one, but my buddy Doug Wirt's a light beer drinker. It's called Michelob Ultras. Michelangelo Ultra. It's called a superior beer. The can even brags about it. Got a red ribbon. Fuck, that's second place. Blue ribbon's first place. You need to fire your marketing dick. And then it claims 16 full ounces. Got it barcode certified. It's got the mark of the beast right there on the back. And superior light beer. It smells like club butt up in there. Club butt. Jukebox Comedy Club, that's in Peoria. That ain't in, Missouri. Aaron Cook's watching. Why don't you go make me a sandwich, motherfucker? If you're such a good cook. I'd love to go to Pennsylvania for a show. I don't know if it's been a while since I performed there. Cheerleader beer. Let her cheer. Do I have jaundice? Well, fuck, I hope not. But my mom Phyllis said I was a little shit-ass kid. They had to put that belly ribbon thing around my neck. Because my color was off or something. Fuck, who knows? She probably didn't cut the cord proper. She always half-asses everything around the house. Ham's beer. I've seen them pictures, but I think that was like an antique beer. I don't know if they make it no more. Eric Spoony Moore's watching. Pelosi drinks this beer for her speeches. Man, I thought last night, you guys watch it, I thought Pelosi, I went to the library today, and they got a free workshop on photoshopping. I said, I'll go all the way to the library. I said, I figure I'm going to start doing some photoshopping. And I invented a meme that made Pelosi look like Michael Jackson when he looked disturbed. And then I made Chuck Schumer look like the Emperor from Star Wars. Look it up. It's on my page. When am I come to OKC? I don't know, man. I hope to be there sometime circa 2019. Yeah, I'll be close to Columbus, Ohio. Man, that last weekend, my worst travel weekend ever doing this shit. I've done it forever. I'm selling them rims, too. If you need a set of, I think they're 16s or something. I got the whole set. They match. So, call my pager. Louisiana, eat some crawfish. Man, I've never understood motherfuckers eating crawdaddies and just like bugs with a little more meat in them. It's like 1 degree from a roach. I have a price for private parties. You talking one of my lecture series or letting them ride on the pork sword? There's a difference. Yeah, I got me a John Deere hat. My buddy Sean Shofford hooked me up. He works for him Everglades. He sells them big custom mowers. He's always got a dip in. Let me put the dip in. I need to come Spillways and Bowling Green. Test drive some. I hope to get back to Bowling Greens, man. We did a bunch of shows in Bowling Greens. I'm going to be going to San Antonio, Texas with Emery King and George Gallows. That's a big one. January 20th. It's a Sunday night, but there's a lot of military bases around there. And I swear to God, Emery's going to be out of Facebook jail soon, and then he's going to start hitting the pavement like he's running for Congress. And him and his buddy D-Cut and my friend Dusty going to be going there trying to sell more tickets for that show. It's going to be on a Sunday night. We're going to fill it and steal it. Who's the hot chick on the couch? It's Rhonda. I got a quilt over her. Because it's getting chilly here in Florida. Motherfucking Florida. You got a bad boy mower cap I can wear? I like this one because I went to Super Clips last. Super Clips did a better job. Now you can see that's better. That looks a lot better that ways. Great Clips fucked it up. Super Clips, my mom Phyllis had a coupon. Plus, they honor Speedy points at this location, so we was able to barter them into the equation. Yeah, Bob and Tom are still on in that town now. It's a different station. You just got to go to bobandtom.com. They got a whole list of affiliates. Well, I figured it's a new year, and I'm going to try the new beer. They had us in the news. They've had record sales because everybody's doing their New Year's resolutions, drinking this beer to cut weight and in case their water breaks or something. Fuck, that's faster than a fat kid with a dilly bar. That shit went down easy. Donnie Greenwald's watching. We're in Florida. I'm moving there soon, man. Don't go to the Atlantic side. Go to the Gulf Coast. There's a lot of good golf courses. That's why it's named that ways. Do you have a real job? Fuck yeah, man. I earn a wage. You think I accumulate all this fucking panhandling? I got a lot of hours in that shit. I'm like a white trash Sanford and Sons. This next beer is my chaser beer because Mick Ultra didn't make a true pounder at the gas station. This is called Island Coastal Lager. It got my friend's Medicine Nashville, Tammy. She lives from Carolinas or one of them peninsulas. It's called Island Coastal Lager, but it's bottled in Lakeland or canned in Lakeland, Florida. So I'm gonna drink this shit. It's called a lager beer, made for easy drinking. Got all the verbs there. It's like reading the lyrics to an Eagles tape. You need to be posting more YouTube videos on your YouTube channel. Yeah, but then YouTube fucking fucks me. YouTube fucking, man, I try to post shit and then YouTube makes it fucking hard. Well, shit, that's the difference between night and day. This is like that water in the bottom of an egg pan compared to that Ultra shit. I swear to God. It's like a deviled egg just queefed in my mouth. Auction your stuff live and high bid wins. Man, that takes fucking forever. And you know how many offers on my boat? People are, I'll be over tomorrow. I got a money order. And I sit here at the fucking house and wait. And then I call them and track them down and spend the whole day playing Dog the Bounty Hunter. That sucks a big fat swow, Peter. What do I think about Missouri moonshine? I ain't never had no Missouri moonshine before. I had some, my buddy run a county fair in Kentucky. What's his name? Baseball coach, principal. We had some moonshine. That motherfucker had a whole fridge lined up with like berries and some was like twice baked potato moonshine shit. My Uncle Doug Baker's watching. Uncle Doug, you gotta try this. My Uncle Doug travels forever. He used to be a cop, now he trains cops, so he has to travel for training. Island beer, coastal lager. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, I'll fucking drink that lake. You're in front of my house, puss, whatever. I'd know it because I got it barbed wired and booby trapped. You not in front of this fucking crib. I'll be on you like a pack of wolves on something good to eat. Shout out from Nicholasville. Thanks, Justin Jaspers. That's where Emery King lives. Me and him gonna be in San Antonio, Texas. County Fair or something. I forget the name of it. Kenny Rogers said he'd beat my ass for talking shit. I like Kenny Rogers. A lot better than the fucking singer that pulled his face behind his ears. Man, my boat's out back. I finally took it off the what I call the hot market, the front yard, and I parked it back where it's impounded, but now I got the fucking club on that motherfucker. So bitch ain't gonna do shit. Try Victorian bitters. Made some apple moonshine. Yeah, apple pie moonshine. I've tried that before. I'm trying to remember my buddy's name. He hired me on to do a fair. It ain't Preble Counties. That's in Ohio. This is like in I forget the county. It's somewhere near it's like middle of Kentucky. I forget the name of it. His name's like Jimmy. Do I have colostomy bags? Fuck no. Why would I collect that? Hey, Karen Millers. Is there a wolf beer? There should be a wolf beer. I bet you there is a beer. Because imagine, that's why they'd be like, we can't just sell you one of these wolf beers. You have to buy the whole pack. Fuck, they'd make a fortune. I should invent it. Yeah, Alabama National Championship t-shirts. Man, what's wrong with Roll Tide? They can't fucking figure out the Clemson team. You think they'd do a better job scouting or something? Try some Tennessee Shine. I've heard Tennessee Moonshine's like wicked good, hard. Ever had balloon knot moonshine? And that sounds like a racehorse. It wasn't Pikesville, Kentucky. It may have been the town, but it wasn't the county. It was just me. I told him I might bring pork pistols this year. His name was Jimmy, or I think it was Jimmy Yates or something like that. I forget the name of the county. It was something simple like, like Hancock or something. Oh, Wisconsin. I've had that Wisconsin beer, the cow beer, the spotted cow. I've had that fucking beer, but I didn't do it on a press conference. Colostomy bags or shit bags? Well, pack it up. Start filling it. Did I try Steel Reserve? Yes, I did a Steel Reserve on one of these press conferences. It had like a metal taste to it. I swear to God. Like after that, like 2 days later after you've been tased and you try to eat Sloppy Joe, and it still tastes like you got aluminum in your mouth. My buddy Eric Shockey's watching. Man, Eric Shockey lost his grandma recent. So my heart goes out to you, man. Me and Eric played ball together a long time. And he'd go down and visit his grandma in Versailles. And I know that had to be tough on him. That's a mess. Need me to help you organize. It is organized. There ain't shit in here I can't find. That's my point. Because if we ever get broke into again, I had shit stacked. Why should I stack and organize for a burglar to come in here and start burgling at a rapid pace? Is somebody going to come in here and start burgling? I'll hear the rattle. Because if it's going to be like Storage Wars. You know the good shit ain't in the front. Never. They're going to start burgling. Moving shit. Some of this stuff's connected by chains. Comboed chains. I'm going to hear the wrestling of the metal. Sometimes it'll be metal on metal. It'll sound like Scotty Winkler's brakes and his cutlass. And I'll hear that metal when they start to move something. And then all of a sudden they're going to be, oh, what's that red dot on my chest? Yeah. Guess what it is? You got two options. Open or close casket, motherfucker. I put the Mossberg 500 right near your gizzard. So this is all by design. This is premeditated mayhem. Salida, Colorado. What's that fucking county fair I played in Kentucky? I can't remember. I don't even know why I want to remember it now. Hey, Paige. My mom felt like she used to run a daycare called Heaven Till 11. And a lot of shit-ass kids, if their parents would get pissed off, they'd leave a lot of their belongings and stuff. Well, after 2 weeks, it's public domains. Donnie, does Mitchell's wife have an ass in the front? Like front butt? You could deep here, but it takes 2 people. One on each side. Yeah, I used to pull a lot of pussy on that Huffy, and I pulled twice as much on my mongoose. Coconut rum and Hawaiian punch are good together in a blender. Yeah, but fuck, I want to drink a beer, not a chore. Shit. God, that came from my fucking liver. Rural Kings has a sale on Mossberg 500. Well, I've got the Mossberg 500. It's called a zombie gun. It's got the cocker right on top of that motherfucker. You start it just like a fucking lawnmower. I swear to God. So, I've got the Mossberg 500. And that's how I keep all this shit. It's like, oh, you got golf clubs. All it takes is you try burgling in here. You knock over one set of golf clubs, sounds like Full Metal Jacket 40 minutes in the movie. David Paul Bolenbergs is watching. That motherfucker finds the best undocumented porn ever. It's called a FUPA, fat upper puss area. FUPA, fat upper. Are you talking about Mitchell's wife? See, man, she has a little bit of it. But only when she, like in capri pants, you can tell. And when she wears yogurt pants, you can really fucking tell. Looks like she charged a beehive with her camel toe and it just expanded. Pat Buster's watching. Man, there's good car people. Cody Myers, you need to meet my buddy Pat Buster. You guys are brothers from a different mother. Donnie, you're hanging out with Emery this weekend? Well, I get to hang with him in San Antonio come up middle of this month. Wait, I gotta read that. What does something with a hooker have in common? What the fuck? Stop. Fuck. There we go. Hang on a second. Hey, you're getting fingered by Donnie Baker. What does bungee jumping have sex with? What does bungee jumping and having sex with a hooker have in common? Shit, I don't know. What does bungee jumping and having sex with a hooker have in common? You don't want to go down, I'm guessing. I don't know. Shit. Hey, Paige. Now it's locked up. What's the date I'm coming to San Antonio? Oh, it's going to be like January 20th. It's going to be a Sunday. You heard Mitchell's wife had to clap? Yeah, but that's only when she tries to do sit-ups. I wash my fucking hair. I swear to God. We got free samples of Pantene. I put the good shit in it. Are you a Rockcastle County, Kentucky? No, that wasn't it. How come chickens don't wear underwear? Cause their peckers on their head, you fucker. I like it. Now that makes you think like sneaks up on you. Hey, Paige. Where you gonna be when I'm in San Antonio? I forget the name of it. You go to DonnieBaker.com, all that information's there. Aaron Cook's checking in. Hey, Paige. We're getting real low on this. Stopped up. Oh, that's a punchline. What's the difference between bungee jumping and sex with a whore? If the rubber breaks, you're fucked. But I thought it'd still be, you still don't want to go down. No shit. Do I have any Dan Marino about you? I mean, I like that Dan Marini, or D Marini, or what, I guess that's what it stands for. I got some of them. We got a bunch Man, I got a bunch of shit. This is only part of the fortune. And I got so much shit. There's like, we got a whole nother section to stuff. My mom, fellas, she used to collect humbles. And she collect humbles. She sewed humbles. She sewed wicker. She sewed, She sewed a bunch of stuff like when she's into collections and collecting. But see, I've got, man, you see these fucking hammers? I've got, that's Marucci bat. And we're going to put fire on it and sell it for twice and mark it up. There's a Demerini bat. And you can tell we tried to put fire on that one, but it didn't take. It hit down past the primer. We got, here's a Florida Gators bat sung by Casey Turgeons. And there you go. It's game worn. Used. I got this in my fucking wiffle ball bat right here. And I've hit it so good. So it looks like it's real. You can't even take this on a plane. It looks so real. That's the plastic. Hear that? There's so much back here. These are hot dog cookers, or you can use them for other things in third world countries. Those are there. I got buckets, 5-gallon buckets. I got bleach. I've got bleach, boxes of bleach, all kinds of shit. Now, that's all stuff. I mean, it's just a matter of, look at fucking, you lazy, look at Dennis, look at my fucker. It must be nice. Did you go out and look for a job today? Did you do shit? Did you help the cause? What'd you do for the brand? Scared the fuck out of me. He moves like a lizard. I swear to God. What's in the Amazon's box? I don't know, but I bet Bezos needs it now. He got fucking divorced. How about losing? Doesn't matter how much you make, that bitch still take half of it. I bet he's wishing he'd been born to a Siamese twin about right now. Karen Miller said it makes her head hurt to see my mess, whatever. You know what? I'll say it like this. All this stuff has a purpose. It all has a place. It's no different than a dozen of Waltz crawlers. Some are fat, some wiggle more. Some may excrete different. You don't know which is going to land the lunker. Sounds like I was wearing tap shoes. No, that's that plastic bat on the ladder, dumbass. You'd be fooled by fucking ventriloquism. Bezos' wife is fucking hot. Yeah, but I thought she had a lazy eye in the picture I seen. Fuck. As much as he makes. You watch Bird Box? I tried, but it was hard with that blindfold over my face. I didn't get shit. Who rides the bikes upside down? They really ain't. It's just a live feed, and it's Facebook fucking with my live feed. Them are on regular. Just like this is backwards. Got some stuff I need for his garage. This is like what I call future income in purgatory. It's all going to lead to fortune. Oh, she's referring to my pork sore when she said mess. That may have been it. Fuck yeah. She knows she can't handle that shit. Well, you guys, where the fuck's my badge? I don't know. This took me a while. It grew on me. Plus, I didn't tell Tammy not to be offended, but she gave me these in Nashville, Tennessee. I never put them in the fridge, so I fucking raw dogged it warm. Keith Irvin's watching. Keith Irvin's funny. He's a buddy of mine. He's a comedian. He got a shirt that says, "I'm was stupid," and it's an arrow pointed down to his Peter. Is that why my eyes look crossed? I'll beat your fucking ass, my fucker. Bezos has a side chick named Sanchez. 74 Impala. In my Impala, watch me go. Every rap song has three things they mention. There's always an Impala. They're always fucking till the break of dawn. And they always say the year. It's 95, motherfucker. They're real big on calendars. What animal shouldn't you play cards with? What animal shouldn't you play cards with? Oh, fuck. A cheetah, I bet. Because it was cheating motherfucker. $100 he's going to say it's a cheetah. I heard that on Dr. Phil. Darling, when you come into Montana, I hope, it's been a while. I was in Jackson Hole, Missouri. They claim it's about the same. No, I was in Billings, Montana before. My friend Joe Emmert got banned from the fucking airport in Billings. When you come back to Ohio, it'll be, I know I'm going to be at Wiley's in June. And what was I doing in 95? Listening to fucking Tupac tapes. When's the last time I seen my pecker? Oh, when I went to your mom's and it was lodged in her mouth. Try again, motherfucker. That's rage. Look at that Julia Tinkham twerking on my page. How did Dallas treat me? Real good. Especially people at the Texas Theater. And I want to thank them for preserving that place of history. Texas Theater in Oak Cliffs, Texas. Oak Cliffs. And Trump's going to build a wall around my garage. There ain't no way this shit's getting out. I barely got in. Patrick Dorfline's checking in. I just texted him. Patrick's got a badass app called Burn and Bet. And now with NFL winding up, you have to check out Burn and Bet. It's a place to talk shit and a place to never quit. Burn and Bet is a cool-ass app. My buddy Patrick invented that. And I bet in 10 years, he'll accumulate all this. How do you feel about road cone titties? I like cone titties. I do. I like them titties that are like door stoppers. Any prediction on when your rash is going to clear up? I've got no predictions on that. I will predict this. One thing I'll predict, if there's one prediction I'm sure of, circus 2019, you take this to, hey, Paige, if there's one prediction that I will make sure of, I'll take this to the fucking bank. I'll predict this, that